How's it going, and fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Borderlands 3 Moxxi Heist of the Handsome Jackpot. And in today's episode, we're going to have to go to whatever we have to do. I don't remember, because I played this like a week ago last time. A week ago. I played on Monday, today's Friday. Played some more Mega Man. I had to record some Mega Man episodes, otherwise I won't have episodes for next week. And man, Mega Man episodes are like 6 minutes long, while these episodes are like 40 minutes long. So it's a little bit of a difference, and I don't really... Like the last episode I recorded was like 45 minutes long. I felt it was way longer. I thought it was like getting close to an hour. And I mean, it was getting close to an hour. It's nowhere near as close as I thought. Also, where am I going? What quest am I doing and where am I going? Go to the impound lot. This we won't do. And the impound lot is where? Over there, I guess. Now, I believe this mission is actually broken. Not in a way broken that you can't finish it or anything, but I remember when I was doing it on a flag, and I had this thing where I had to go back to that location, and then I had to go back here. Actually, I'm not gonna fight the robots, I'm just gonna go to the location. And then I'll have to go back here, because the mission resets at that point for some reason. And I don't really... It's not a big issue, I guess, but still. It wastes time. Because I think... Where we gotta go now is... we gotta go to like this big hangar. And Amber has her ship there. And she has some tools in her ship. I believe that's what happened last time. See, now all I have to do is go back.
Up my tram, you
so that's pretty stupid. By the way, I've seen the new Star Wars Episode 9. Rise of Skywalker? Something like that. I don't even fucking know the name. So... Yeah, I believe it was called Rise of Skywalker.
This is drift. Get off my
I didn't really like it particularly. Big shocker, it seems like nobody liked it. Everybody loves to shit on it. But I did like some parts. It was like I was watching the movie at the beginning, and I was like, oh, this movie's pretty cool. I don't know what people are talking about. Size resistant. Oh, it's an impact. Dumb game, why did you set it on impact? On my gun. Yeah, I'm carrying this awesome assault rifle in my equipment, and I'm not using it for some reason. I don't know why. Don't ask me questions that I can't answer. Anyway, so I really didn't like the ending. I guess I'm gonna spoil the movie a little bit just by talking about it. But I don't know. It came out like last week. Still haven't seen it. I imagine you're just not going to see it. So I really hated the ending. When Ray went back to Tatooine and buried the lightsabers underground. I thought she was like gonna fucking... Like this old lady showed up and she was like, who are you? And she said like Ray. And I was like, please don't say Skywalker. And she did. So she's a fucking Palpatine, I guess? Ray Palpatine. I think it's way cooler. I thought, kind of wanted to help how I wanted to end this. Kylo Ren died, by the way, at the end. I was not a fan of that, because he didn't even like redeem himself to the Resistance, like join the Force with his mother or something. I guess he made peace with her by dying at the same moment she did. Or whatever. But then, I don't really feel like his death was that fucking great or important. I feel like if Rey died when she did, by defeating Palpatine, like the last Palpatine killed the Emperor, I think that would be a way cooler ending. And them just fucking... Another one of these stupid ass platforms. Same one I have. It's equipped right now, I don't really care to use it. So when I hit level 50, this is when I should have done the episode on... And Baby Maker just makes a lot of those things. This is when I should have done the Malevolent Black Site mission, but, you know, I don't think I will repeat it, because even in level 50, I will still get my ass kicked. Because this is a mission pretty much designed to be done with friends. I don't have friends. So, for fuck's sake. This is the most annoying thing to get in this whole fucking DLC. Gotta get like over here. It's really easy to fall off. Like this. Also, I got Outer Worlds. Gonna do a let's play on that, I guess, later. After this, I wanted to do Bottom. So I'm gonna upload daily again after this one. So if you're curious. Also, I really messed up with the first episode. Because for some reason, I don't know how I set up the dates for these videos to come out, but the second video came out before the first one, and then I tried to fix it, and it didn't work that well, and it just like yeah, I made it so that only the first episode was visible and the second one disappeared for a while. But then when it came back, it also showed up like before the first one, so just a big mess up all around. Kind of an unfortunate beginning. Also, for some reason, my video rendered the beginning of the first episode really strangely, and just like the beginning's kind of blurry. The rest's fine, but the beginning's blurry. And I don't understand why it did that. Anyway, we're going to impound the lock so you can see the big black hole we're actually next to. I don't know if black holes have like red glow around them, but with the quite recent photography of a black hole taken, it did hit like a weird glow around it. It looked about as intimidating as I thought a black hole would do. Anyway, anything else about episode 9? I thought it was pretty cool. I liked kind of how they all hanged out and went on these adventures, like all three of them. I like that Poe was more important than he was in the previous films, because in the first one, I felt weird when I watched it about Poe, because he like shows up at the beginning. I felt like, okay, he's just some setup. Like he's just some guy who gives guidance to Finn and gives him a name.
You're certainly making the rounds.
Thanks,
Even
pretty
the
boy.
impound lot was a part of Jack's vision. Not one square foot in this place where you couldn't win it all, or lose it all. Once I get Timothy's hand, I'll clean this place up.
Yeah, Timothy, I forgot about him. He's like the main thing in the DLC that he came back. He's like the last pre-sequel Vault Hunter still alive. Anyway, this place is pretty peaceful so far. So Poe appeared in the episode 7, and he appeared like at the beginning, and then at the very end when he showed up as a pilot again. And I was like, okay, was this guy important? Why is he like shown as an important character? He appeared like once before that. And in the second episode, okay, he reappeared. I thought he was more important in that one too, where he was. See, I can kill the robots, but I don't know, do I want to kill the robots? I don't really feel like killing the robots. I'm just gonna walk around here. So, in the episode 8, Last Jedi, he kind of like resisted this new leader they had, and I thought he was kind of annoying in that one, because he, instead of, I don't know, arguing her in a way that could probably convince her to maybe see his way and that she's actually wrong, instead he was just like yelling at her the whole time, and she just get annoyed by him, and I think they stunned him and just put him in a prison cell or whatever happened to him. Also, these VIP rooms are sometimes absolutely not worth going into. But I got some annoying guns. Stupid bullshit. I don't fucking care about them. And in episode 9, he's pretty much throughout the whole story just keeps appearing. Also, you know what? Rose, as much as I didn't like her in Last Jedi, why does she just get reduced to some background character? And it's not even like Finn, I don't know, kisses her or something. I thought they were a couple now. Who the fuck does Finn dates now? Rey? No. He was about to tell her something the whole movie, and it just never came up or never really returned. Who's this guy?
Hey, my name is Max Sky, and I'm getting the hell off this soul sucker casino. I've got a plan, and it's genius, but I hit some snags, and I need some help with the final touches. And there's a reward.
This is the only side quest in this location, thankfully, because this is a pretty big location. I gotta go all the way to this shit. Yeah, that's a lot of walking. Long episode ahead of us. Thank God I have such a endless topic to talk about. Star Wars movies. And what? I was talking about Rey. No, I was talking about Finn. And then Finn gets like a new girlfriend again in this movie. I really don't understand why they just can't decide who he's hanging out with. Like Poe apparently showed up with some assassin girlfriend. She looked kinda cool, kinda steampunky for some reason. Doesn't really fit in Star Wars in my opinion. Star Wars never spoke steampunk to me. But she just had like a steampunk look.
I got out of the assassination business so I can avoid paperwork. Fine. Pick up the bloody form.
All the boats in the casino
How many
sound pretty
paperwork
quick.
do you
I doubt
have to
very
do in
much they will
assassinations?
cover my ship. But I suppose there are some things
I guess if you're part of like an official assassination group, you gotta fill in paperwork after every job. I can't really notice how auto aim kind of very slightly moves my crosshair towards enemies. See, it's like the camera's moving, but I'm not moving it. The game does.
Hello, valued guest. You need 34B, do you? That's gonna be just over there in requisitions. But why use your legs? If you want, I can procure that form for you. Only $5 billion. Scanning net worth. Oh my. So sad the state some people live in. March those pedestrian
What?
men.
How much do I have? I got like $1 million on me.
Requisition and they'll sort you out.
I'm not poor. You're fucking dumb. Here we go. I'm so amazing I can afford the gold bill. Why does everything cost $112 in this? Guess I just set it to like maybe 5% of the amount of money I
Hey,
have.
hope you're having a great time at the casino. I'm told you need form 34B. Here it is.
Thank you. That's not really paperwork. All I had to do is pick up some garbage. Pick up some stupid cards from a robot.
Hey, valued guest. You had your required form?
So you know what I was thinking about how after Tales of the Borderlands we're gonna do Yakuza.
There must have been a mix-up.
And then after Yakuza we're gonna do Borderlands 1. But you know, I've been playing so many Borderlands games just like in a row, without stop. So I think what maybe I'll do is I'll play Outer Worlds instead.
Piss off with that.
Yeah, piss off. Because Outer Worlds is kinda similar to Borderlands in a way that it's like all about these big corporations ruling the galaxy. There's a bunch of guns you can randomly find. Yeah, I can afford the gold bell. If you press the gray bell, he just takes a long time to go here.
Returned your data requisition again
That
with
was a
updated
joke.
Form 34B version 2.6.
There's a reason
2.6.
the house always wins. You'll never get what you want playing by the rules.
Now I'll play by the rules. Can this guy actually give me the thing I
Here's your
want?
form. You can turn it in at customer care. Just so you know, we do accept gratuities. Cough, cough.
Oh, boy, oh, you are testing me.
Unbelievable.
I'm above this. I'm above murder. Especially for no reason. Just get him and come back to fucking kill him. Son of a bitch is gonna die. In fact, all the robots that was so nice to were gonna die. There's like one robot here. Plenty more. See, this is the... Why didn't I just show up on the map as red dots? I could see at least how many enemies I have ahead of me. Did I just broke the cactus by walking over it? I don't know, the satisfying sound it makes. Hold on, now I gotta do it again. That was awesome. Let's not do it anymore. Oh, look, a robot. I forgot it's not really a good idea to reload these guns. Oh, look, a Handsome Jack thing.
Jack here. Okay, yes, I probably impounded your ship, but that's what you get for being a deadbeat. Better keep spending, though.
You're
Who
a
knows?
deadbeat.
That big win is probably just around
Kind of
the
literally,
corner.
you're a
Then
dead
you can get out of this
dead.
shithole. Not that you'd want to. I mean, who'd ever want to leave this shithole anyway?
Not like anyone can leave the shithole. A shithole. Why would he call his casino a shithole? It's a pretty cool casino. If you would look past its flaws, like trapping people inside, forcing everyone to spend all their income on it. Oh crap.
Hiya! Welcome to customer care. Your claim number is 9957.
9957. I'll remember that. Not sure if I need to, but probably don't. Oh, I see. I gotta wait a million years. I think there's an option of actually waiting for my number to show up.
We don't have time to wait in line. Like I said,
Yeah, I know.
if the rules are keeping you down, find a way around. Doesn't look like they're using their number.
Like I
Take it
didn't
off
have to
their
find my
hands.
way around last time. I just literally just filled all my paperwork. And that was it. Also, the ending to the thing, because when I looked up this DLC, like other people playing it, maybe all the moments with Timothy, something before I finished it, I thought I spoiled myself the ending by someone's very, very not subtle thumbnail. But no, I did it. That's not how the DLC ends. So if I was about to tell you how it ends before, then I was absolutely wrong. It does not end like that. One cool thing, I guess I can tell you without it being a spoiler, is that it, in this DLC, Claptrap's return as an enemy, like in the Claptastic Revolution, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool to see. I don't think the Claptastic Voyage hit them. This is my doom. I see. Why is his arm so big? Quit
Looks
jacking
like
off,
it was
mate.
a trap. Do your thing, Vault Hunter.
It was a trap. Kidding me?
Good looking bullet sponge.
Good looking bullet sponge. He's not really a bullet sponge, really. It's kind of actually easy to just kill.
Trigger finger's getting tired over here.
Which wasn't the case. Look, he's already dead. I don't know if he disappeared or what. My drone stays for quite a good while, but then my clone just stays for like a little bit. Man, he's quite a big health. Still, I wish he stayed for longer. Stayed for dinner. Ah, shoot him. I got stuck on a couch. It's like in real life. Stuck on a couch. Stuck to make Let's Plays forever. Stole my ticket. What a ticket thieving thief. It distracts me when I run so quickly. Here we go, this reminds me of that episode of Mr. Bean when he was in a hospital and he had to like trade tickets. Never been to a hospital that actually had tickets you took.
One moment, I'll figure out where she's being kept.
Okay.
Found her. But before I tell you where she is, impound ship relinquish fee is set at $500 billion.
$500 billion. It would be funny if you could actually pay this.
Oh, that's not good. Looks like it's broken. Come back tomorrow. Of course, if you'd like to upgrade to VIP status, I can expedite your payment.
This is the worst thing that has ever happened to me.
And I've been stabbed with a cactus before.
I am through
With a
this
cactus.
bullshit. Just rush past the security and
On
get
the
to
worry
my
about
ship.
stabbed with a cactus. Can I just... No, I can't break the law. I gotta pay my fee. Or throw a gun at it. Shooty time. You heard my gun. Shooty time. Do you know any other game where your gun tells you shooty time?
Now, find
I
my
doubt
ship,
it.
Vault
I doubt
Hunter.
you do.
Only of my tools
And if you
are
do, then you lie. There's no other game where a gun tells you shooty time.
Are you seeing this? Open your bloody eyes.
Look how fast I am. I've seen people have like abilities when he pulls off his action skills, but in my case it's like after I kill an enemy I just increase its speed. I have a corrosive rifle in my equipment that I just refuse to use for some reason, and I'm shooting them with this heist pistol. I don't know, I wanted to use every pistol I have. I wanted to use every gun. One more time. We're like not even halfway through this DLC yet. Not that this DLC is incredibly long, actually it was like shorter than I thought it would be. But I think Borderlands 2 DLCs also weren't really that long. It just maybe seemed that they were because I wasn't beating them in like one day. But I could like beat every DLC and Borderlands 2 in one day. And then it wouldn't seem so long. Or maybe because some of the missions in like Mr. Torque's Campaign of Carnage, they were just annoying. Because they were just like, oh, go into this arena, survive this many waves. And I absolutely hate surviving waves in games. Wave defense is something I just absolutely hate. Because it's like... I don't know, I prefer like like the Proving Grounds. They were way better because they were kind of like structured like any mission in the game, you know? You went to a location, killed enemies in like smaller locations that were connected to each other, instead of standing in like one bigger location just shooting all around. Enemies coming out of every side of the damn game. Also one time when I was doing the Slaughter Star, and an enemy glitched inside a wall and I just had to restart the game. Not restart the game, I just had to restart the Slaughter Star. And that annoyed me too. So much annoying things. I remember how at the beginning of the playthrough I had this skill that every time I swap places with my clone, it'll be a big explosion. Actually, does it still work? No, I believe it changed for something. And I sometimes would just use that ability to like take down bosses. Look at this Stadia. And its lack of games. This fucking game came out on Stadia before it came out on Steam. But that was the way to get to this platform. Not a very good troll, I'm keep throwing everything over the enemies instead of at the enemies. I remember that I used to love... Oh, it's a nice one. Not a Layuda, but sure. Just fuck him up with a Layuda. Fuck up them too with a Layuda, why not? Just use it like an assault rifle. A very slow reloading assault rifle too. Damn it. It had to happen. By the way, another thing I hate about Star Wars Episode 9 is how apparently, what in my opinion they should have done is just not kill Snoke in the Last Jedi. I see the last movie, but the Jedi instead, but that's actually the name. Because he was supposed to be just like the new Palpatine, right? But in this movie it turns out that Snoke was actually created by Palpatine, so I guess Palpatine controlled the First Order. That could explain where they came from. They just like came from some kind of Palpatine's fucking twisted fucking plan that he had. Or whatever, I don't know really. I don't really like this. And apparently I heard that during that last scene where Rey calls out to the previous... No, wait, I had to keep track of where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Cause look, I had another quest. It's up ahead, okay. I'm just gonna say this active. There's Timothy.
$5 million freaking dollars.
I forgot Timothy, I love him. He's my favorite character. In pre-sequel, not sure if in the whole Borderlands universe. But he might be up there, to be honest.
In a diarrhea defense. So, you know, I'm saying, it sucks. It really sucks, that's all I'm saying.
Have faith, Shari. You're not alone anymore. We will burn Pretty Boy's organization to the ground before he can lay his clammy fingers on you.
You know, Faith sounds nice, but my money's on things continuing to be, you know, super crappy.
Oh no. Last fucking thing I needed is a loot robot popping out of my chest. Ah, corrosion rifle. Do your thing. Breath of the Dying, I believe this is called. This is a really good rifle, by the way. That's why we're not gonna use it. That's my master plan of just not using the best guns I have. Found a sniper rifle though. Is it any better than my Layuda? It's way better than my Layuda. My Layuda sucks. Why do I bother using my Layuda when I can way better sniper rifles? What's with the Layuda? I thought it was a great gun. It turns out to be shit. Anyway, Palpatine. I felt like Rey was gonna. So if I was making the ending of new Star Wars, I guess I would make Rey die at the end, because she was like the last. She was the daughter, no, the granddaughter of Palpatine. So I would make her die, just to have this whole symbolism with how the granddaughter of Palpatine, the last Palpatine. Oh, it's Freddy, the new character. We haven't met him yet.
Detected. Set administrator identity.
Hiding in the bot closet won't save you, Frankie! It's Freddy, you moron! Wait, why did I say that? Damn it, Freddy!
Administrator identity. Freddy. Accepted. Awaiting orders.
Frankie.
Yeah! Well, you're gonna be deady in a moment, so if you got any last words, now's the time! Last words, huh? Freddy's got 3 for you. Run security protocol! What the?
Executing.
Not bad, bud. Not bad at all. I think I'll call you Petunia.
Very nice name. So yeah, I would make Rey die in that battle with Palpatine. She would like prove that she is from the descendant of the most evil person in the galaxy, but she's not evil herself. And then I would make like, I don't know, maybe so Kylo Ren would have some kind of redemption arc that would be a little better than how it was in the movie. And I don't know, I just didn't want Kylo to die because he was like my only fucking new character I liked. Actually no, Finn was also a character I liked. So another idea I would have to change it up a bit is just make Finn the main character. For example, have Rey as this, oh, she has the Force abilities. She has to be our new Jedi. But then it would turn out that she's just evil, and she fell into the evil side. But guess what? This random stormtrooper that turned good, he's also a little bit Force sensitive, because that's the message he wanted to say to her anyway.
You stuck yourself to a giant rocket, huh? Been there. Need some help getting unstuck?
Unstuck? What are you, crazy? This is how I'm getting out of here. All the prep work's done. But I
It's a
missed
fucking
the
Interstellar reference right there.
countdown. And I can't launch without a proper countdown.
Sound like I'm disappointed by this reference being so fucking in your face. Actually, it's not in your face, it's a spinning thing over there. Crazy mofo.
Go! Hit the launch button until the countdown is finished. What? My stereo? It's gone? It's foiled. Foiled! This must be the work of my old buddy and sometimes known as Rudy Marlowe. He's in Dock 31.
Rudy Marlowe.
Give a stereo.
What's up with these names being so cool in this DLC? Rudy Marlowe. Damn. I had an idea for if I would make a TV show, like some kind of criminal drama or something. I would have a gang called the Vikings, run by fucking Victor King. Yeah, because it's like Viking, Vic King, it's like a Viking. Yeah, I know, I'm a genius. No need to tell me that, I know that already.
From me to question a man's plan. Out loud, anyway.
No, I got this.
Here we go, a little bit of parkour. Everyone always loves parkour. I remember when me and my friends started to parkour, actually started to do parkour. What we meant is just jump around everything fucking in sight. We tried to just climb fucking fences and jump off of them and like roll with the flow. You know how the parkour people always like, when they fall down they do a roll just to like make the landing a little smoother. That's what we were doing one time. 'Cause we thought like, oh shit, parkour is like the coolest thing ever. How funny it is that the French invaded the fucking sport all about running away. It's cool though. I wonder what it's the origins of parkour.
Seriously working for that raving idiot, Max? Whatever. Pretty boy put a price on your head, so we'll take you down, no problem. And yeah, I took that idiot stereo. Come
So many bandits on this goddamn casino.
I'll spoil you with bullets. I don't know.
Spoil him with the bullets. That's
Oi, Max! Got a much better chance in this thing. Maybe we do this for you instead.
God damn it.
Not a chance! He thinks he can steal my genius plan, does he? He'll never get off the ground with that thing! Tries to rocket! What's it all about?
So the funny thing about this quest is that you don't really get to see like Max crash his ship at the end or something. So who knows, maybe he made it. You know, also what I thought would be a cool DLC idea. A DLC, like if people would want Bunkers and Badass to come back, I would be all about it too, but what about Bunkers and Badasses that's this time run by Mr. Torg? For example, Mr. Torg, you know, he's running the whole Torg Corporation and stuff, and he has those like badass tournaments where people kill each other for fun. Well, what if he also, since he revealed himself to be kind of nerd in the last DLC, would start hosting Bunkers and Badass tournaments. And then during the one Bunkers and Badass tournament, he would just so happen to use our player character as a piece, and we would have to go through the events of that DLC. Or his campaign. I feel like Mr. Tor coming up with all the ideas for like quests and the plot line would be an interesting twist on the fantasy parody that Tina did. Tina did like a bunch of... oh wait. Time for my gun to shine.
I am friggin' invincible!
I have a fucking another version of this gun in my... I have another version of this game in my ship. So wait, we got full auto and burst fire. Burst fire is way better. My burst fire has this stupid... so look how accurate this thing is. Look, a penis ship. Lava Lope. Sounds very, very nice. Maybe not stand on it.
Done it! Get this bastard! Now!
Ah, the enemies.
Reloading!
Gun is very insanely accurate. I like that when you kill someone, you just like burst into these multiple orbs. It's not as good as my torque shotgun or anything like that. I'm gonna die. This guy doesn't die as quickly as I thought he would. Yeah, that was part of the plan for me to die. Don't worry. I got this. Freddy's got this. Also, why is it that I always have this fucking Layuda on my back? Is it like set? Do I have to have it? Ratch incarnation, that's a thing that actually...
Someone better write me a hell of a drinking song.
You forfeit all rights to your life story to Hyperion.
Ooh, there we go, that's what I meant to do, and it didn't work. Thanks game, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Let's make that guy go rage. Let's make him go berserk. Which level is this gun, by the way? 46. So it's not that lower than mine. For example, my baby maker's like level 43. Lyuda's 42. This is like 37, Jesus Christ. I gotta change those things from time to time too. Well, I fucking did, I just digged for that one. Since I found it. And that's been like, since the base game. I think I actually dropped it from, I got that relic from Grey Wolf. I think he dropped it for me. I just get the big guy, kill everyone. Also, what's up with the texture on this gun? Is it just me, or does it like seem a little blurry?
You couldn't hit a cow's arse with a banjo.
Maybe full auto is actually slightly better. Unless this gun has something where it's like increased damage. No. But I also find the scope to be a little more manageable when it's in full auto. So I don't have to zoom in all the way. What's up with this guy just refusing to die? Come on, buddy. You did. Ouch, my face. That was painful. Fucking wheel at me. What a dick.
You're the best vault hunter. Now find that stereo so we can do the countdown. Right.
Here we go, let's find a stereo. Does anyone even call that a stereo anymore? Does anyone even use radios like this? Basically like a big boombox in my room, and I just never used it. It's there. I think at some point it used to just be in the living room, and then I don't know, it just kind of ended up in my room for some reason. And I never used it. I used it like once because I was curious, does it still work? And I turned it on, and it worked, and I just listened to some radio. I was, I don't know, fucking cleaning up my room or something. Sometimes I'm curious, where did all my cool shit go? I used to have like all sorts of weird fucking old toys just hidden around in shelves of my room, and I don't know what the fuck happened to them. I have a suspicion they just end up in trash. It's not like they were anything good.
The countdown is everything.
This countdown is very important.
Launch commencing in T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Start the countdown. Let's go, Pizza Papa.
Launch me. Launch me.
It's a reference to Papa Jones. Go. Bring the day of reckoning. What the fuck is wrong with Papa Jones? What the fuck is he talking about? Day of reckoning. I think he might just worded it really poorly, like that's what he meant, but he said it like some kind of apocalypse.
I like his style.
Yeah, I like his style too. So this, he doesn't crash. I thought like pun of this mission is gonna be him crashing into like this piece, or him flying right into the black hole, being the joke. But he actually just flew away. Like it seems like he actually dodged the black hole and just flying off to the distance. Unless I haven't spent enough time here, he actually blows up at some point. The fire from his ship disappeared, but that's just because I'm probably too far away for the particle effect to show up. And he disappeared. And this like bigger piece of his card also disappeared. And the Interstellar reference did not disappear. Let's just go. Just go continue with the main plot because I forgot I'm actually doing anything important. I bet this gun will work better against robots than it does against people. Because people are not as weak to corrosive damage. Which I don't know, if I covered you with acid, would you just be like, eh, it's not fire? I think I would die anyway. I would though. said I would cover you with acid, not myself. If I covered myself with acid, I'd probably say that, oh, at least it's not fire. There's this one gun in the game that will make it rain. Unlock the emote. Again. There's actually another emote you unlock, but you unlock it like at the very end. Also, the final boss of this DLC is pretty cool. Yeah, it's for my Amara, that's cool. Where's the fucking bandit? I noticed how in the Tales from the Borderlands there's this moment where you pose as a tour guide for a Handsome Jack office tour, and the people in there were wearing like Hyperion manufactured Jack masks. I just thought it was funny that Hyperion is actually fucking making Jack into like their mascot or something. You can buy his mask, you can go into the tour of his office. Now it's kind of like how KFC uses Colonel Sanders as their mascot. But God knows how good of a person Colonel was. Like, he invented KFC, I guess, and stuff, but I don't know if he looks like a slave owner to me, and I'm not sure if he maybe wasn't. I know if he was fucking harvesting the chicken for him, turning into deep fried chicken. So many ideas from the past that just seem like really obvious things nowadays. Like, well, obviously, just put chicken in fucking fryer and fry it. And how many obvious ideas are we gonna think of in the past that still haven't been discovered? Why is this guy so tough? I'm gonna die again. My thing just sucks ass. Maybe it's because of my really strict rule of not using Jacob weapons. I don't know if that's because of it, but I assume that is because of it.
Hyperion wishes to remind you, nothing in life is free, even death.
That's true. When you die, your family has to pay for the funeral and shit. And coffins and like graves, that actually costs a lot. A lot of money for just a fucking grave for you to lay in. And then you have to like pay for like the family member to stay in that grave. Because if you just stop paying, they'll just dig him up and free space for someone else. That's what happens. You don't pay for your family member in the graveyard, they fucking dig him up, and I don't know, burn him, throw him away, throw him into the trash, feed it to the dogs. God fucking knows what they do to him. Not nice. This fucking asshole is the biggest piece of shit I ever fucking met in my miserable life. Just walks towards you with a rocket launcher, fucking great tactic, bro. We got TF2 Soldier Main. I played some TF2, man, but like I played some. My computer didn't suck that. Look, another legendary drop. This is another class. Oh, it's a baby maker. Are you kidding me? It's the same gun I have. Would you look at that? It's exactly the same, just better stats. That's cool. It's great. It's awesome. Thanks for the gun, I guess. First episode I'm recording today, and I already feel like I recorded 3. Just because I've been recording Mega Man recently, and Mega Man just like takes, I don't know, 20 minutes for me to record 3 episodes. Less than 20 minutes. But in this game's case, it takes me like fucking 2 hours to record an episode. Whoa, thought I fell off. Well, I appreciate the baby maker, I guess. I was hoping for something new. Baby maker's cool. I forgot about my brilliant ability of resurrecting myself with my copy. Should remember that's an option. Well, such a useful skill and I just don't use it, I forgot about it. If you get stuck on a giant casino, would you first form some kind of bandit clan? The Pretty Boy is actually kind of a cool villain in my opinion. He just seems kind of generic, like he's just some generic monster kind of guy. Well, that's what he is really, but I like that. I don't know. I finished Assassin's Creed Odyssey yesterday. After 90 hours of gameplay, and I gotta say, if I played that last year, I would put it way higher in my top 10 games of last year. I think it was like first, it was Red Dead 2. Number 2 was Monster Hunter World. Number 3 was God of War. And I think number 4 I put... Actually no, I still would stick to that. Number 4 would be Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And number 5, I don't know what I put on number 5. I don't remember, to be honest. I guess something that I didn't really care because I just don't happen to play this many games. My current, this year, top 5 games of this year would have to be number 1, Borderlands 3. I just love this fucking game. Number 2, Crash Team Racing, because it's another game that's just... I come back to that game every fucking month just to beat the Grand Prix they had. And that's rarely a thing that happens to me, where I come back regularly to a game. Well, of course I come back like every month to it, because they add new shit. Also, I finished the Christmas Grand Prix yesterday. And now, all I have to beat is Yakuza. So, Yakuza... Then I'm gonna beat, maybe... I think I'm gonna beat Metro Exodus. That's another game I borrowed and I haven't beaten yet. Then I'm gonna maybe beat Yooka-Laylee, because that's another Let's Play I wanted to do and I still haven't beat that game. I bought that game like over a month ago and I haven't even turned it on. No, I did turn it on, but I just didn't play it. Look, a constructor. They look weird in the DLC. They don't look nothing like the original one. Look, a drone, got a drone. Send it to kill some kind. I'm a sick fuck. Is there a boss fight coming up? No, that's Freddy.
Oh, that's a lot of dead bots. Ah, Pretty Boy's not gonna like this.
Freddy? Fashion is bot repair and fashion. How is it that mullets are so out of fashion, right? Yeah, they look so fucking cool. I don't know, maybe I'll grow a mullet. I kinda have a mullet right now, because I think I told you the story. Oh, I forgot to tell my hairdresser to cut my hair in the back, and I just left it how it was before. And I look like I have a mullet.
I know they tried to kill you.
Not as long as this guy's mullet, but still.
To do. Can't blame them for trying. What are you doing here, anyway?
I need
Mullet
someone
boy.
from that ship. Also, nice look, boyo. Very distracting.
I know, great, right? About that ship. Pretty Boy locked him all down.
Pretty great.
Used him as leverage. But I'm like super.
Maybe except that beanie bag on your fucking belt.
Hack in and free your ship. If you
A
help
beanie
me
bag,
out.
that's not the name.
You know the Larboard Bruisers? They're a gang. Soup's Dangeroso. Well, they nabbed one of my loader bot buds. Free him and Freddy. That's me. He'll get you in that ship.
I found a recording.
These
of
freaking
who?
loaders are
Freddy
screwier
again.
than a psycho and getting worse with every update. Quincy, run diagnostic.
Stop all the clocks. Cut off the telephone. Prevent the dog from barking with a juicy bone.
I can't understand any of this. You're talking like a human, and not even a good human. One of those weird arts. You're not shouting at me or trying
Weird
to kill
arts
me or shooting
humans.
me, by the way. It's rare.
Look, I leveled up. We're so close to level 50. By the end of this DLC, I'm definitely hitting level 50. So it's... That's not what I meant. Wait, do I have like 6 tokens to redeem? No, I have 0 tokens to redeem. I think we're gonna... What's this? Killing an enemy increases the anxiety... Oh wait, this is a thing I gotta go with. If I find a class mode that increases that, I'm gonna go all the way with that.
I'm talking to luck. Dead, lights out, total chaos, people flipped, ripped each other apart trying to escape. But my loader buds, they helped me survive.
Could I have invested in that skill before I even...
Long time. Glad I had those bots to talk
I do have to go with that clone skill all the way down, because I want my clone to carry the copy of my weapon, because before that, the clone's kinda shit. It's mostly for distracting, it's not really good for like actually helping me out in combat. It's better for just distracting enemies while I kill them.
I'll kill ya! Death comes for us all!
Except for them dying one hit. VIP monster. Now what's a game I would totally play Mafia 2? I would love to play Mafia 2. Or even Mafia 1. Mafia 1 is a game that I think deserves a remake. Who owns Mafia rights? Take-Two does, but they just publish their games, but... Whoa, that tornado's stuck here. It's like a little bit of a boot. Oh, it's gone. But, doesn't THQ Nordic like has them? THQ Nordic is working on this SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom remake, which I don't know when this comes out. Did it already came out? I don't think so. But I'm looking forward to that game. Another thing I'm looking forward to is their Gothic 1 remake, but I'm looking forward to it as long as it comes out on the consoles, because they were supposed to... It was a really strange thing, because it was like an early access demo thing. And they just simply wanted to hear the feedback from the fans. And most of it was very positive. And say, because it was very positive, they're gonna continue working on it, because everyone called it shit. I guess they would just stop working on it. It's really strange. I wouldn't want them to stop working on it. What if a bunch of dick fans would just call the remake shit? Like, oh, it doesn't have to be remade. No, Gothic 1's a really huge pain in the ass. Like, a lot of people have memories about that game when they played as a kid. But that game's clunky as fuck. The controls are not that great in any way possible. Another thing that sucks about it is the... Well, how it looks. It just doesn't look like... It looks old. It doesn't look like old where it's like stylized and it just holds up pretty well. Like, for example, I don't know, GTA 3 in my opinion still looks pretty good. But Gothic 1 just looks really blurry and muddy and ugly. Actually, maybe I'm harsh on Gothic 1. Or maybe I just don't remember how it actually looks. But apparently, what people found out is that cheat codes still work. Look, my drones keep following me because I'm killing robots. And that's one hell of a skill to get that increases durability of my skills as I'm killing enemies. I should have got that at like the very beginning. From what I remember, my gauge on my Borderlands 2 Let's Plays, I also gained the ability to increase my duration of my skill the more I kill enemies. Also kind of late. So I guess in both cases I kind of screwed up. Is there gonna be a boss fight here? I realized we went through this whole DLC without any boss fights.
That's the gang. Gotta free my loader bud. Made a bunch of personal upgrades, and those guys want my sweet, sweet tech.
Not like there is no boss fights in this DLC. There are boss fights. It's just that for some reason, like first half of the DLC just doesn't have any. I like the skill and the Guardian tokens that actually makes me... That actually gives me more... Shit, I'm getting fucked up. see enemies on the map and they're just not there when I'm looking for them. Oh, that's a homing! They're homing onto enemies, that's awesome. This gun is fucking sick, by the way. I think I got a actually higher level version of it. Rips through shields, rips through health. I like how it's in this game Goliath or not as easy to just knock your helmets off. Oh, never mind it. No, but still, in Borderlands 2 it was way easier to just like maybe shoot Goliath anywhere and this helmet would fall off. It happened to me way more often. This game I feel like whenever I knock his helmet off, it's usually actually me trying to do it. Oh no. Okay. Enemies started shooting my target too and I was about to lose my target. Come on, we're gonna all stay together. I stay together as long as possible. Feel my awesome skill. I bet if you would go like all the way down, just look at my skill bar. When I kill enemies, it does increase it a little bit. See, like my drone almost feels like I just bought it and it like flies around for a while now. So if I went a little, like all the way with that skill, I imagine I could get my, like this whole duration of my class longer, the more I kill enemies. It would be really good. And actually really good. It's always a skill tree I chose to go with previous Borderlands. Any skill tree that had a skill where I kill enemies increased my duration of my skill was a skill to go with. Jesus Christ, how fast I'm running. That almost doesn't look realistic. I wonder how I look from the third person, probably stupid as hell.
Appreciation commencing. Thank you.
A bud loader.
Nice one!
He's pink.
Now, come on back.
I think some fucking YouTubers voicing Freddy, by the way. Not sure who. Seen him on Twitter. I think he might just be a voice actor. I just maybe gave the impression of being some YouTuber.
Jets and fly across. Right. You don't have those. Hang on. Freddy's got this.
Look, the sun
Boom! Freddy!
next to the black hole. That's pretty awesome. Freddy's got this. Don't think I took a good screenshot of Freddy. I forgot to take a fucking screenshot of Amber. So I just used that one from the game. But I didn't like that she had her character introduction background. I'm just gonna take one right now. Freddy, show yourself.
Oh, bud, what did they do to you?
Mistreated. Disrespected. Sad.
That's so sad. Whoa. Find his
Appreciated.
butt.
Content.
Hips. Oh shit.
See, that's bots for you. If they get
What is
too
he
dinged
holding?
up,
He's holding
you
a
just
shotgun.
reprogram them. Can't do that with people. Not yet, anyway. But I'm working on it. Am I kidding? Is he kidding? You though. You're not so bad. You're cool. And trust me, Freddy knows cool.
Yeah, I'm
me,
cool.
I'm Freddy, and I'm cool.
Definitely alright. I don't argue with that.
Question: do you, as promised?
Do I dance?
And
Of course
Freddy
I do.
never breaks a promise.
I
Until
just know
have
this
to.
one dance.
But usually,
Look at his hair physics.
My tools. Grab them,
It's
please.
amazing.
Excellent work, Vault Hunter.
Got your
I will see
tools.
you back at Timothy's hideout.
That was the whole mission about.
hey, you, real quick. Look, it's none of my business, but I heard a rumor that a Vault Hunter is looking to break into Pretty Boy's tower. Well, I know all sorts of
Yeah,
things
you've
about
heard a
this
good
casino.
rumor.
Secrets. Plus, I program bots, which is great. So Freddy's in. Sorry, social skills. Can Freddy be in?
Lots of Hyperion security. Guy like him could be useful. I'll allow it.
Bienvenue. que le
He's supposed to be
temps
some kind of nerd that just kind of wants to be like a cool guy.
All right, Freddy. Freddy's got a crew!
So head on back to my
Freddy's
place,
awesome.
kiddo. We
I
got
don't know, I
one
like
more
him.
member
I
of the
wish,
crew to track
I
down
hope he
before
doesn't
we
die. Yeah, the video ended. Because it's over an hour long. Kinda sucked because I was about to finish it anyway. Where I have to go? Whatever. In this game's case, I don't really mind that the video's over an hour long. I don't think I wasted any portion. Actually, no, the beginning was kind of a waste because the mission was broken. I had to go back to a previous location. So that was kind of a bummer. Anyway, and to think that this is just the first video of today. I wanted to make 2 more. For me not to, like, upload this series without... Also, this episode, when I'm recording this, I actually made it today. When it comes out, I made it today, because I'll have to fucking upload it, like, today, so... Just so you know. So anything I'm talking about is still pretty relevant. Because usually when I'm talking about, like, something that happened to me or something new in a video, then the video comes out like 2 weeks later and it's just old news that I'm talking about. Some like, oh, did you guys heard the rumor? And it's like, oh, it just got confirmed like 2 weeks later and it's not a rumor anymore, but by the time the video comes out I'm still talking about it as if it's a rumor.
I know this station is more than just a pleasure palace. Jack always had another secret, but you're saying you don't know anything about that?
I swear, Jack never told us what was in the core. He said anyone who went down there would share an intimate weekend in the honeymoon suite with him and a... I don't even know what that means.
For all of our sakes, I hope you're telling the truth. If Jack left a secret weapon in this casino, we can't let Pretty Boy get his sweaty fingers on it. I'll be watching you, Timothy.
Watching you? Oh, you blew it, Timmy boy.
Really nails that combo of terror and turn on, doesn't she? Hey, this is... nothing, but I can't stop thinking about that time I took her out to dinner for Jack. I mean, totes truthsies here. Do you think she'd ever be up for that again? You know, brutal honesty? No. No, yeah, no, totally.
So I thought it would be funny if Zane was like really not like Timothy because they both kind of seem to have a crush on Moxxi. Is Zane, I don't know, I still would like an explanation to that line, where apparently Zane already dated Moxxi at some point. I'm just really surprised me.
Our crew is gonna need one more guy.
One more
First,
guy.
we need to head through the market district.
Bloody hell. Who are you? Oh, it's
Gotta
Freddy.
recruit Jack's old personal tailor. We're gonna need his mad skills if I'm gonna nail my cosplay of that handsome bastard and trick security.
Cosplay.
So, you're a vault hunter, huh? I kinda figured you'd be, I don't know, more stylish. Sunglasses, Dionysian shirt, fanny pack, you know, that kind of thing.
Fanny packs are so
not
stylish.
That you're not cool. Just, you know, you could be cooler. I'm telling you this as a friend.
Since when are we
There
friends?
hasn't been a good heist in the casino in months. Not since Jimmy Aces stole a tongue from Tommy Two Tongues. Which was ironic because Tommy didn't have two tongues. We just called him that since he could sing so good. Not much singing these days, though.
Some interesting character. Some interesting location development. Anyway, see you fellas in the next episode. See you fellas in the next episode. Bye.